Okay, this is the counterweight system, and we see the cabinet here, the test stand. At the bottom there is a load cell digital scale, which was not used often. You see the support there and the buildup of the frame inside of the test stand. Initially I tried to use these T-slots, and they're used for amateur rockets, but I don't have that much thrust, so you'll see later in the video that these bars were removed, and in place I put an aluminum angle iron with Teflon rollers. Much less friction between the impulse driver and aluminum guide rails. Here you see the impulse driver on its side, and just to show the alignment and smoothness of the guide rail with the Teflon wheels. Okay. Next we'll see the 4 guide rails from a top view. Okay, we're looking down with the impulse driver not in place, and then there was a planarity check that was done just to show that the impulse driver comes up nice and level. You can notice there's a gap between the Teflon wheels and the angle iron. It's not a tight fit. You can also see the red stop, mechanical stop in the lower left-hand corner there. And here's the planarity test. A couple of bubble levels there. I couldn't get directly above, but you can see that the bubble's not moving very much at all. This is from the top plate above the gyro disc. Next, there was one from the lower plate. Here you see the original T-slot supports, but basically I'm just showing the counterweight. First we have a chain to eliminate some of the vibration that we would get if we just had the wire. Then we have the wire coming up over a pulley wheel, which is from a skateboard, that has the least friction of any bearings that I could get at the time. And there's fishing line there now, 2 strands of fishing line, and obviously it's not taut at this point. And we get a view across to the other end. There's a steel angle iron that supports 2 of the pulley wheels. Here's the other side, and down to a bucket of sand, which basically has the same weight as the engine and compensated for the friction of the pulley wheel.